Okay guys, if you grew up in the 80s and you loved horror movies, then you definitely know our next location. This is the Poltergeist house. Okay guys, we're right smack in the middle of the Simi Valley, okay? Hella far from home, I felt like. I felt like it took us forever to get here, but we had to come and vlog the Poltergeist location.
Yeah, it took us a good hour to get here.
Yeah, if you love horror, there's no way you don't like Poltergeist. It was one of the best movies in the 80s, and of course we had to come and show you guys.
Steven Spielberg, come on.
And we were shocked to find out that the neighbor houses, the clips, you know, we're going to put them all in here, you'll see. It's actually the neighbor. You see the house across the street in front of us. Mm-hmm. It's insane. Like, it's so cool. Like,
it is cool. And other videos that we've seen, they've never mentioned
the house across the street.
Yes.
That you could see.
Yes.
When he's talking to his neighbor.
Correct. Now they're like messing with obviously you can see the clip now. See them, you know, fighting back and forth over the remote. You can see directly behind him the two little pieces of the roof.
Yeah, on this house right here that we're in front of.
Correct.
But yeah, it's crazy what a quiet little town this is. Mm-hmm. But it's so cool. It's so cool just to be here. Like, holy cow. Like,
yeah, it is really cool. It's
yeah.
Very, very exciting. Okay, guys. So in this scene, you see him jumping out of the window, screaming back and forth about the remote. The kid want to watch their own thing. The guys want to watch the football game. And the reason we know that this is the actual neighbor's house, because in this scene, I'm going to go across the street to kind of show you a little better. You see the little top of the houses here. Obviously this tree is in the way now, but you could see the two windows in the background from this scene. And so this is great. This is actually really cool discovery. When you do research on the Poltergeist movie, it doesn't explain anything about the neighbor's house. So this is really exciting stuff.
Right here in front of this house, 4219, is where the kids are sitting on the curb here playing with the remote control cars. So just another little fun location for you. Super cute house. Alright guys, so this is our next location, and this location is the cul-de-sac from the opening credits when the buddy is riding down the bike with the beer in his hand. His buddy Jeff is pulling out of the driveway here. You can kind of tell because of the arch. There's still arch in the shot, in the aerial shot, and the address is 5903. He pulls out of here, and then you can kind of see this house on the aerial shot. It has a little cutout right by the door there on the roof, and then there's this house, and then this house over here kind of matches with the roof. It looks like it's the same roof, and you can kind of tell because of the street, it kind of curves like that, you know what I mean? It does this little swoop, and then once, you know, he makes the left, it goes back into the other area where the house is actually located and the kids are playing with the remote control cars. But yeah, this location is nowhere near the home. It took us an additional maybe 25 minutes to get to this part, but still very cool. Gonna move on to the next scene. Alright guys, so here is another little gem from the opening credits. We're gonna pause the video here so you can kind of compare. So that's the tree in the middle of the road. Obviously it looks different. Looks like either one or two things. Either they really cut it down or maybe planted a different tree. Well, there's two trees now. Now there is two trees. Before there was one, and it looks a little weird in the movie. It does. So it could have been fake. It could have been added in later in some sort.
Brittany said it was CG, but
I know they don't do CG back in
1982. I don't think.
But I'm saying some type of effect.
Maybe. Correct.
If Steven Spielberg could make E.T. fly,
Yeah.
he could make a fake tree. So that's what I'm saying.
I hear you.
It's different.
Also,
but you can tell, you can line up your shot.
Yes.
The little house across the street,
Yes.
that little ledge. You can see it. This house here that has the chimney. It all adds up.
Yeah, the roof matches the two streets that you see before the tree. So this is also a cool little gem. There is no address to this if you guys want to come and check it out. It's between Old Ridge,
Rustling Oaks Drive.
Rustling Oaks Drive, and what else?
And Hollow Court.
And Hollow Court. So if you guys, come to this little corner, which I could see why, you wouldn't want to, maybe, because it's so different now, but it's still very cool to be here and film this, you know what I mean? On to the next one. Okay, guys, the address here is 6126 Canterbury Drive, and this
used to not be here.
Actually, when the movie was filmed.
None of these houses were here, actually.
This is a gorgeous house. This is actually one of my favorite scenes from the movie. This is where he was talking to his boss and realizing that
they're relocating
the cemetery, and realized that his house was built on top of another cemetery as well.
Yeah.
When he's saying,
which later they say that they're talking about how they relocated the headstones, but not
the bodies.
Obviously, because at the end, with the flood, the bodies start coming up and all that creepy shit. Which, fun fact, those were real bodies. Yes. I read that somewhere. They were real.
Oh, wow.
They didn't tell the actors, because let me tell you, I would be like, I'm not going in there.
The hell to the
no. But this is where that spot, where they were standing on the hill, where they were talking about it. But now, obviously, there's a house.
Yeah, there's a house, and a very cool house, I should say. And here we go to the next spot. All right, guys, so if you haven't noticed, a few days has gone by.
Yeah.
And we continue our journey.
Yes, okay. Don't mind, I'm very done up, but we had family pictures today, and we were in the area, so. So, our next location is the Jack Langston Library.
Which is right behind us.
Here at UCI, which is UC Irvine. Don't mind my screaming kid.
Again.
Basically, this is Dr. Lesh's office is in supposedly that building. You guys will see it here, and we'll put a little bit more of a clip that you guys get a better look at it. But this is when Steve comes looking for help, basically, once Carol Ann goes missing. And he's, looking for help with paranormal experts. So this is her office. But it's really a college.
It is a college. All right, guys. So this is probably more or less the shot they have lined up. You could tell it's the place. Obviously, all these trees weren't there in the shot, but you could totally tell the top of the buildings, very similar shape. This is very cool. A lot of this stuff, a lot of these locations we shoot because if you're watching this and you're near these locations and you're a fan of the movie, it's a good way to stop and admire the film location. But let's wrap this up. On to the next spot.
Okay, guys, we're coming to you from the past. This is the very first clip that we are filming for this vlog. But since we were in the area, we figured we'd hit it. So we are at 1801 East G Street in Ontario, my hometown. Hey! And this is the hotel that they end up at the end after they have to flee all those dead bodies. So, right up here, literally like right there, is where they were standing. And then you could see the freeway, which we're gonna put that clip, the magic of editing. But yeah, they were literally like, boonk, like right there. So.
That's wild.
How cool is that?
I know.
I lived in Ontario my whole life.
I was about to say that.
And I never knew that like right here in my hood was, well, not hood, but you know what I mean. My neighborhood.
Your stomping ground.
Yes, like where I grew up. This was here.
Yeah.
How cool is that?
It is very cool. Hey guys, so the movie does end here, like Brittany said. I think we're gonna just end this video here as well. I hope you guys enjoy all these filming locations from the 1982 Poltergeist. Instant classic.
Hopefully you're liking all these videos because they're taking so much work, but we love it.
A lot of work.
And I think we found our new...
Yes.
Our new forte, maybe?
Yes, we really shine around this time of year. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And this has been another episode of the Yaya Chronicles, 31 Days of Halloween.